Good evening, everyone. As some of you may know, my name is Kylie Hassenmeyer, and I am the caseworker that has been assigned to Andy's case. He is a 12-year-old boy with older parents who often spends his time over at the baseball field with his junior league, either at a game or practice. His Sundays are reserved for quality time at his local church with friends and close family. These last few years, it has become apparent that he has a difficulty organizing his thoughts for written work, specifically with verbal delivery when an authority figure asks him to present information. Though he is able to communicate successfully with his peers, at school his ability to organize these ideas and speak to them out loud has dwindled. When I first met with Andy's parents, they had mentioned a preschool physical examination he had passed with no medical issues noted, meaning that symptoms had started days, weeks, months, even years after. After speaking with the family and Andy, the research I had presented them seemed to fit the situation perfectly, meaning I would be able to provide a plan. Andy was soon after diagnosed with a specific learning disorder, SLD, particularly one that affects his written expression and verbal communication. His specific type is referred to as social pragmatic communication disorder. This type of disorder can make it challenging to organize thoughts and clearly present information, even if other academics, like multiple choice exams for Andy, are not impacted. In Andy's case, the symptoms proved to be difficulty with conversation, trouble in organizing thoughts, the lack of understanding in many forms of context or even storytelling, and a distraught literal interpretation. When comfortable, the symptoms subside momentarily, but when in public around others, they take over. Andy often has trouble following the rules of conversation, like taking turns, staying on topic, or even understanding nonverbal cues that many of us would not even notice. These challenges lead to hardship in organizing thoughts coherently for both written and verbal communication, such as telling stories or even relaying information in a clear and timely manner. Like those younger than him, he has a difficulty understanding and using language properly in different social contexts, affecting how he communicates with peers and authority figures like his teachers. For Andy, these difficulties can make it hard to express his thoughts clearly, both in writing and when speaking, which can impact his academic performance and social interactions now and in the future. When Andy's parents had first come to me, their heart was in the right place in wanting to help him, so we quickly came up with a treatment plan that would suit him best. Someone like him who excels in multiple choice exams but struggles with organizing thoughts for written work and verbal delivery, protocols have been looked into, and we found some that have been working with him so far. Speech-language therapy, social skill groups, visual aids and graphic organizers, role-playing activities, consistent feedback, and a supportive environment are just a few. For those who may not know what these activities are, I'm going to quickly break them down. Speech-language therapy is when a child like Andy works with a speech-language pathologist to develop better communication skills, often through targeted exercises that can improve an ability to organize thoughts and express them clearly. Social skill groups focus on social skills with others in the same age range or with the same disorder to improve verbal communication in a supportive setting. A protocol we have found to work best at school is the visual aid and graphic organizing. By using this, Andy has been able to plan and structure his written work more effectively. Quickly going over the last few, like verbal presentation through role-playing, can help children like Andy to become more comfortable and confident in delivering information verbally. Many schools have started to implement a program like this during or after school to help with children like Andy. With most kids, even those who may just have a form of anxiety or deprivation, at home and in public can benefit from consistent feedback that is constructive, allowing improvement and trackage progress, while also having a supportive environment that encourages comfortable practices without a fear of judgment. If anybody has any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.